good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the world. This is That 90s Premier League podcast. We come to you today with a full Jack Bauer of an episode. Jonesy, it's episode 24.
Oh,
how are
I
you?
like that one. Well done. Yeah, good.
That literally just came off the top of my head.
I love it. No planning in this pod, is it? We just catch up, have a chat.
None at
There you
all.
go. Hey.
How have you been, mate?
Oh, mate. As I said, been fighting the flu, but
Me
back
too.
in the game now. Oh, mate. Illness has hit the corporation hard, eh? The 90s corporation has been hit by the dreaded.
We should explain to the listeners why we are calling ourselves the corporation. We are WWE fans. Which one of us is Vince and Shane?
I don't think anyone wants to be Vince these days, mate.
Nah. I'll go Stephanie.
But yeah, you're good. You're all right?
Yeah, very well. Thanks, mate. Yeah, getting strength to strength. It's just, it's a case of feeling sorry for yourself and a dose of vitamin C.
Oh, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Glad to be here. Glad to be potting.
Yeah. Premier League back in full stale mode this week as we are during the international break. Jonesy, have you managed to watch any of this delightful international beverage?
No, none at all. Yeah, as I said, it's good for me, obviously, taking notice in the Welsh Premier League, as the Welsh Premier League is still on. So I was enjoying some games. Yeah, so I had some games on YouTube over the weekend, which was delightful. So yeah, missed out on England. Apparently that wasn't very good, was it?
I mean, I wish I did too. I mean, if we associate international breaks with drinks, I would say that the England versus Andorra game was a warm cup of milky tea. It was disgraceful. Really? Honestly, I think under Thomas Tuchel, we are just very boring. I mean, we're getting results, but we're just not exciting. You look at the stats from when Southgate's England played against Andorra, we beat them 4-0 and 5-0. Under Tuchel, we've beat them 1-0 and 2-0.
Yeah. That's usually one you look at and you're like, oh, here we go. We're in for a goal fest.
Yeah. But some Premier League news, Jonesy, news just in, and this probably has come to you first, of your part of the Southern Hemisphere. Big Ange is at the helm of Nottingham Forest.
Oh, old mate. Yeah.
What do you think?
Back in the game. Yeah, good. I like Big Ange. He's loved over here, I tell you.
I think he is loved over here, to be honest. I think Tottenham did him dirty. I think he had a bad squad, but he did the best out of it. I feel sorry for Nuno, though.
Dead man walking, though, wasn't he? Once he...
Only because of what's his face. I mean, it is literally like they both look the same now, don't they? That Marinakis and Postecoglou. It's weird. One's just a bit more blown up.
Oh, goodness. Good on him.
Yeah.
Makes things interesting.
But
anyway,
we shouldn't really be talking about the modern day, Jonesy. What are we talking about today in episode 24, my friend?
Back to the 90s. So we've got a bit of a show and tell to go on later, do we? Yeah. Looking forward to that. We're just going to show a few things off.
Well, we kind of thought we haven't done this yet. We preach about our collection. We preach about, like, finding some bargains, and a lot of people are contacting us at the moment saying, like, Woody, Jonesy, what have you done to us? We've now fallen down this glorious rabbit hole of trying to find stuff on Vinted and eBay. People are buying stickers, exactly, mate.
Yeah.
People are buying shirts.
Love it.
Someone sent me pictures of the Premier League Pogs the other day. I mean, that's incredible. So we thought, new year, new term at school.
Yes.
Everyone loves the show and tell. Everyone settles in.
That's it. Got a pencil case ready?
Have you got a pencil case?
No, I wish.
Have you got a Premier League pencil case? Because I was so close to buying a Premier League pencil case.
No, I wish. You know, I wish I had a binder as well. But before that, let's get into what we're wearing. Yeah. What are you wearing?
I've gone for QPR's 93 to 94 home shirt. So for those on Spotify, it's a hooped number with what some may say looks like the Ford badge, but it's actually CSF.
I like it.
Yeah. You're a fan of these QPR kits, aren't you? The 90s ones.
Yeah. I think I've got. I don't know where it is. I've got the season after. Have you got the season after?
The compact one. I've got the 96 one.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
The Danny Dichio era. I've got that one.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got the view from era. I don't know. And that's Les on the back. Oh, here we go. Is that it?
They've had some great shirts. Yeah, I've not got that one. I've got the one with the blue sleeve. Oh, right. Jonesy is just
too early for the show and tell, isn't it? I'll put that away.
I know, but just like you've just whipped out there. What year is that? 95, 96 or 94, 95?
94, 95.
Right.
Clubhouse one as well. Just season after that one, isn't it?
With Sir Les Ferdinand on the back.
Yeah, it's got 30 on the back.
That is
one number
absolutely dreamy.
I love this shirt.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever wore it on the pod. I don't think I have yet. That's all right.
Time.
Could have wore it today. We could have had
exactly.
Clubhouse clash.
What's happened to Clubhouse? I mean, where are they? Where is the Clubhouse?
Was that an was that an in-house brand?
Do you know what? I had no clue. But look, Jonesy, on the top,
Yeah.
right in really small writing, it says Rangers. If you look above the word Clubhouse.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Can you see the tiny font?
Yes.
We're just a gift that keeps on giving, Jonesy. I mean, come on. I wonder if anyone else didn't know that. That's not my stat of the week.
Because before that, it was Brooks. No, it was Clubhouse. Yeah, they had Brooks 9192, the Clubhouse. There you go. I'll be in that club. There we go. Yeah, so what am I wearing?
Well, yeah, sorry. I was going to invite you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do my invitation. Don't worry about it. As Liverpool got back to green, I just thought I'd wear a green number. Reebok. It was the 99 to 2001. It started as the away, then went to the third.
Hang on. Whoa. Backtrack a sec, young Jonesy. Are you wearing a shirt from the noughties?
99.
Oh, you're lucky. Right. So this shirt, to me, obviously it's a lovely green number. You've got, I mean, just explain the shirt, because we talk about how we love this template, right?
I always notice about the little badge. It's got a little badge.
Yeah, it's a little key ring of a badge, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you noticed, if you're watching, I've got the Bolton, because I thought I'd do a bit of a twinning thing. So the Bolton one I've got behind as well. Small little badge as well.
Yeah. Looks nice though still, doesn't it, the badge?
Yeah, it's got a bit of a sash number. I think Liverpool had a goalkeeper. There's a few teams that had this, I think.
Crew Alexandra, I believe.
Yes. Did Villa have
template?
A goalkeeper one or something?
Or did they have
I don't know. I was always a fan of the template.
Screams TT Kamara and Sammy Hippier.
Yeah, they did. One. Yeah. Villa had the white away.
Yeah, it's nice.
The sash. Yeah, and they had a goalkeeper one as well, the light blue. Yeah. Like it. Good. Would they ever bring this back as a... No, I don't think anyone would they?
We've said this before though, haven't we? I like the fact it's plastered in Reebok, to be honest. I like the Reebok sponsor, the Reebok on the Bolton one.
The Bolton one's good, isn't it?
Carlsberg, though, the one you've got on?
Yeah, Carlsberg, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right. Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, thanks. So that is what we are wearing.
Well done.
Well done. Woo. All right. You got a stat? Because I think we're going to get to stat of the week, aren't we?
Yeah.
I need to update that video now with a new...
That's all right. You need a new picture of me with a new ring binder.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
What have we got?
I've gone for this week's stat of the week is oldest and youngest. So, the youngest goal scorer of the Premier League back in September 1992, September 5th to be exact, was a man called Andy Turner for Tottenham Hotspur, who scored against Everton at the tender age of 17 years old. Tender age of 77.
What a veteran.
and went back to his care home to have his soup. No, 17 years old and 166 days.
Ooh.
Now, I'm
Okay.
sure that it's been broken since, obviously, because obviously we've had, 15-year-olds playing at the moment, which is crazy.
Yeah.
The one I found most interesting, though, which is the oldest player to appear in the Premier League, and I'm going in the 90s, guys. So before you start whipping stats back at me, John Burridge,
Oh, of course. The
1995,
Bud.
the
Yeah.
Budge. So at 43 years old, he was a half-time substitute for Manchester City against Newcastle on the 29th of April, 1995. But here's the twist. He was the goalkeeper coach for Newcastle. Did you know that?
No.
So he was the goalkeeper coach for Newcastle, but he came on at half time for Manchester City because they needed a goalkeeper.
Wow. Steve. All right. Yeah, didn't know that.
Well, me neither. I mean,
Wow.
I'm trusting these stats. So if John Burridge, if you're listening and that didn't happen, come on the pod and explain.
He'd be about 77 now, wouldn't he?
Bless him. Yeah. Good old John Burridge.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, I enjoyed that one.
Over to you, mate. What's next?
All right, cool. All right. So I said before we've got a bit of a new segment I'm going to drop in. Bit of a trial. It's called the 90s and 90.
90s and 90.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. So I'm going to go a few on this week in 1994 I picked, but not just Premier League. I'm going through other things as well. So I'm going to try and get as much through in 90 seconds. All right. Let me hit that music.
Do you know, there's something about that song, Jonesy, before you start, that just lifts me, you know, this Cher song. Is that the one where she's on the naval ship in the old leather jacket? So. What a belter. Right,
all right.
Now, if this comes into another segment, you have to be dressed as Cher on this one comes up.
Oh, goodness.
I'll shut up. Good luck.
That's all. Okay, cool. So first into it, let me start the clock. All right. So in 1994, we have the Belgian Formula 1 Grand Prix. Looks like it's a win for Michael Schumacher. No, it wasn't. He was disqualified due to excessive wear of the wooden skid block of the car. So he was just disqualified, and it was a win for Damon Hill. So Damon Hill ended up winning, and Mika Hakkinen was second. We're going into the charts. Levels all around, wet. Well, it was on the charts for 18 weeks. Number 1 for 15 weeks. At number 2. Do you know what got to number 1? Ooh. Wakefield, Saturday Night, knocked Marty Pello off. So there you go. Remember that song?
Yes.
All right.
Club.
Video game charts. The SNES, FIFA Soccer, Mega Drive, Pete Sampras, Amiga, Tactical Manager, Game Boy Wario Land. Quick, let's on to teletext, quick. All right, Premiership scores. Aston Villa 2, Ipswich 0, Blackburn 3, Liverpool 0-0, West Ham, Man City 1, Crystal Palace 1. Oh no, we've got to wait for teletext to change the page. Oh, there you go. Newcastle 4, Chelsea 2. No, Norwich 0, Arsenal. Oh, goodness. Nottingham Forest 4, Sheffield Wednesday 1, QPR 2, Coventry 2, Wimbledon 1, Leicester 1, and I'll stop the clock. There you go. Wow.
So many questions, Jonesy. That is a very detailed 90 seconds you've given us there.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that again. All right, cool. Yes.
Pete Sampras was a very hairy man, right? How on earth can they create a character on the Super Nintendo of him? It's like Donkey Kong.
Oh, goodness. But just loving on this Premier League, look at this Wimbledon 2 Leicester. So Leicester had 2 players sent off, and Carey, and Wimbledon had Vinnie Jones sent off. 63 minutes. There you go.
Of course he was sent off, Vinnie Jones.
Cool. All right, there you go. So that was the 90s and 90.
Well done, mate. Love it.
Back to it. We're back, yeah. All right. Woof. I think I'll try that again. I'm out of breath.
Well, you'll be. Do you remember the song? What was it called? The Bare Naked Ladies. You know when the guy does a little rap in the middle of it.
Yes.
You will be like that after a couple of weeks, and he'll be like, "What did he say?"
Right,
show and tell time.
Yeah, I've got an intro for that as well. Let me get onto it. Intro for everything, right?
Got like a keyboard.
welcome to Woody and Jonesy's 90s show and tell.
Oh man,
Oh,
these
goodness.
edits make the world go round. Right.
That's it.
Well, welcome everyone, and form a semicircle around Jonesy and I as we go through our delightful show and tell.
Mm.
What's the ground rules of this, Jonesy? How's this going to work, mate? What's this on the premise of?
Oh, good question, mate. I know, let's throw it back to you. What are the rules?
Okay. Well, so we've spoke about many a time finding bargains, finding tat, right?
Yeah.
But tat for some is someone's treasure, right? So what we want to kind
Yes.
of do is kind of show some of our purchases that we found on Vinted, eBay, or any other available channel to buy. And just kind of talk about what we found as a bargain, what we found as a rip-off, and what we were probably most, well, pleased with, really, James. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You got plenty of
So
stuff. All right, where to go? Oh, please. I just sort on my pile. What have you got, mate? Well, I
so
sort my delightful
I
pile.
thought I'd start off with the little pieces first. So
Oh, lovely.
as it's not just shirts that I collect, and obviously having gone to a recent Corinthians fair and meeting some great guys, one of which
Oh,
is our pod friend Gaz.
yep.
Um, I became dangerously obsessed with collecting blister packs from the Corinthian world, and that is Chris Waddle right in front of you here.
Hmm.
Still sealed, obviously, beautiful. But yeah, found that incredibly cheap on Vinted. So very, very happy with that. There he
Oh,
is, Super Chris. But yeah, the badge, the Premier League badge, the
yeah.
kit,
I've
the
got,
little fact find book. Do you collect
got,
those?
I've got Tony Adams.
Oh, give us a zoom in on Tone. What kit's he wearing there? The 95, 96?
Yeah, I've had this one for years. Funny fact about this, and it was Tony Adams' birthday, and I sent him a picture of this on Instagram, and he gave her a love heart.
Oh,
But, go-
Tony Adams love
but it's
heart.
funny that you mentioned Corinthians. Look,
Yeah, I mean, let's have a
yeah,
look at that because I've seen that in
there
your
you
little
go.
kit room before.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So
what
I think it's
season?
the 95, not Jesus, so much dust on it. 95, 96 Corinthians.
So,
14
guys,
figures.
but you can find these on Vinted and eBay, though, can't you, Jonesy?
Yeah, this
Like,
is where I got this one off eBay. Yeah. Ooh, I want to get the stand. Did you ever have the stand? Have we spoke about this before?
I've got the stand, yeah. So I
Yeah.
picked off from a guy at the Corinthians fair. Um,
But like,
I
yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, go on.
I find it Vinted and eBay though now is very much like it can go two ways. It can either
Yeah.
be an absolute boot sale, and if you've got the time, the patience to kind of filter through. So one of my favorite things at the moment when it's nice and early, once I've walked my dog, I'll get a coffee and I will go on my phone and I will go through eBay and Vinted, almost like I am walking in a muddy field, walking across people's tables and be like, oh, 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 oh. And I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Like favoriting stuff and putting it in your watch list and stuff like that, and finding stuff like 90s nostalgic Premier League annuals, my binders that I use, you know. And I found some really cool gems lately, right? So these,
Oh,
firstly,
yeah.
uh,
I do love a
these
good
are
patch.
these are 96, 97 or 97, 98 Premier League
Yeah.
patches.
Yeah. Look at
So
that.
they were a couple of quid.
Where are they going on? What are they going to go on?
I think they are going to go on a Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper top for Pavel Sodacek.
Lovely.
Yeah. But yeah, they're class. And then this one I bought. I've done a video of this recently, but I bought this for £12.
Exclusive. Oh, yes. I always see stuff like that.
Mm.
Was this Vinted?
This was Vinted.
Yeah.
And this is the enamel badge collection of the Premier League from 96, 97. So it comes in this box. I don't know if you can see it properly on there. It's very Willy Wonka's golden ticket kind of material. But
yeah. I think I've got one of them saved in my watch list on eBay. The problem that puts me off is the shipping. I think it costs me I think they're going to charge me like $40 shipping. So no.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what kind of, I mean, when I find gold, affordable gold, I snap it up, but
Yeah.
it's just the shipping that kind of puts me off.
I think
some
that's the thing,
things.
though, isn't it? Like buyer protections and stuff like that. Yes, they're
Mm,
good because obviously it protects the buyer. I'm just
yeah.
repeating myself there. But at the same time, like you could find like some of the stuff is just astronomical. And then people will say, yeah, but it's worth this, this, and this. Well,
Mm,
it's not really, because if you bought it from a shop, you could probably save yourself 15, 20 quid.
yeah.
Um, but stuff like that, yeah. So
That's
that's
cool.
pristine
Yeah.
badges, 96, 97.
Those
But
those
that's,
just going back to them. Do
yeah.
you ever remember them being sold in the shop, or were they like a mail order?
I
You know, when you
think,
see
mate,
those,
these were like
I
mail order ones, like the back of a
because
mag,
I
aren't they?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I don't know where they would sell them in the shop. You know, like,
Yeah. No, I've seen them sold separately at like outside Hillsborough.
mm,
I bought one of the mini ones of the Sheffield
yeah,
Wednesday badge separately.
yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen them sold as a set. So I think that might be one of those. Well, actually, I think on the back it says Heritage Mint International. So it's like a mail order thing, I think.
Jeez.
But yeah, if anyone's
Think-
got one of those or in any other season, I don't know if they do
oh,
any other season other than 96, 97.
think I've only seen that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because you can, yeah, as you said, you can buy them single on eBay, but they cost a fortune. People, the
Yeah.
prices some people. What have I got? I think I've shown here as well. It's like this. I think this was an eBay Australia pickup. The old fridge magnets, the team pack, the Manchester
Beautiful.
United ones. Did you ever collect them? I remember seeing it. I never had the chart. Do you remember the chart?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
is that supposed to go on your fridge?
I think the chart and thing, as I said, special order by mail order only on the
My
back
mum
there.
would never let me have that on the fridge.
Get rid of the shopping list, mate, and just put the.
Yeah. Forgot
That's
milk.
cool.
Hang on a minute.
Oh,
Newcastle are above Sheffield Wednesday this week.
that is pretty cool. So it's got like you can do the league table, you can do the fixtures on a Saturday, and you can do the Sky Sports Super Sunday and Monday Night Football lineups.
Well, isn't that a fridge magnet that keeps on giving? Blimmin' heck.
Look at that.
I find it odd though, because that's a Manchester United set, isn't it? Have
Yeah.
you seen there are ones where there are two teams in the same packet?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
that.
You don't want it?
No, I
I
just,
mean, I don't know why I've got Man United one, but
yeah.
affordable. It was only a couple of dollars, and I
But
remember having the Liverpool ones.
give
Ah,
us a little zoom in though, mate. So for the listeners on Spotify, this is what are they? They're
Fridge
kit.
Magic Team Pack. Yeah, Magnet Collection.
Right. So that's the Sharp View Cam kit, is it? The white one.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the 95, 96 kits, I think. Yeah,
That's the like Poborski. That's not the
it is.
Ryan
Yeah,
Giggs T
yeah,
T-shaped chest hair moment,
yeah.
is
It
it?
is actually. Is it? Is it?
No, no, you're right.
No.
First time round. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like it. Yeah,
yeah. Cool. There
they're
you
pretty
go.
cool.
So the display board was a metal display board, only 14 pounds 99.
I just,
There you go.
as a kid, like, I wish I had the same mindset. I know it probably wouldn't have been as fun, and I probably wouldn't have had many friends. But if I'd have gone back and gone, oh, I'm going to collect all those fridge magnets, but Mum, for Christmas, can you get me the little board as well? Like, I
I
don't think
don't
I
even.
ever completed anything as a kid.
I don't know where I saw that. I think I got them from Woolworths as a kid. I can't remember.
But did you ever complete them?
No,
Like
no, never.
a
No,
sticker album was never completed.
no,
Like I just don't.
never.
You didn't have the money, but it didn't stop the thrill of the chase.
Yeah, like I've got like yeah. It was always like things like these as well. I got them when I was I've talked about before the Euro '96, the little Kellogg's things. I got them. I picked them up last time I was in
Yeah,
the UK. Yeah, yeah.
brilliant.
So that's what were my things. I couldn't afford stuff, so you just get stuff from the cereal. Dig in for the
No,
cereal
but
box.
I think like so I recently bought the Sabutio Squads board game,
Yeah.
which I've seen, and it's got all of the players in it, the cards, the player card. And I got that from Vinted for £10, like pretty much pristine condition in the box. And
Geez,
obviously
those single cards go for like on eBay.
exactly,
Yeah, they're
exactly.
expensive.
And you speak to people like Ross, Sabutio,
Mm.
Brummy. Obviously, I'm sure he'll find a lot of his Sabutio stuff on there, but you can find some incredible Sabutio sets.
Nah. Mate, you looking at my? What I got next?
Oh, there you go. No time like the present. Right, what's
Yeah.
that? That's the flag one, though, isn't it?
Yes. I think so. Yeah. So the Sabutio, it's got Stan Collymore on there from 95,
Oh,
96. Picked this up cheap off eBay as well, Australia. So as soon as I see stuff on there, I don't have to pay for the international shipping. Oh, I snap it up. So I had this
yeah.
one as a kid. This is
Do you know what?
fucking.
I found those on eBay though, but the
That's all.
flags are broken.
That's all. That's all I wanted. Just a Premier
Ah,
League
oh,
trophy. Yeah.
yeah, you
It's got all
teased
the.
you.
Oh, it's got back everything though. Got the mitre balls. Yeah, everything. Scoreboard. I love that. It's got the scoreboard.
For those listening, Jonesy is setting up the pitch as we speak.
All right, just about to have a game of Sabutio. Yeah, there you go. I love these as well. I mean, just twisting everything up. I mean, go back in the archive, guys. We had a Sabutio episode.
Yeah, we did. It was a banger as well. Yeah, give
It
us some
was,
zoom in.
yeah. Oh, the mitre.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I should set it up. One day. Me and Louis Black can have a go.
Yeah, 100%. Every child needs to play Sabutio, mate, I'm afraid.
But that was I think that was $50 off eBay. So for your money, 25 quid.
Yeah,
It would be.
that's incredible. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I bought the USA 94 and the Euro 96 sets.
Mm.
They were both 30 each, which
Jeez.
off Vinted, which I mean, for some reason, like I don't know if you find this when you fall down a collecting rabbit hole, right? You almost get to a point where when you buy it, you think the whole world's listening, and then all of a sudden the price then goes up for everything else. Is it weird, or is it like a
Yeah.
Truman Show episode or something?
Yeah, it is.
Because
Yeah.
since I've bought Sabutio or done that episode with you and Ross on the Sabutio episode, everything's skyrocketed.
Yeah. Setting the trends, mate. Setting the trends.
What
have you got next? Have you got anything else next, mate?
I do.
Yeah,
I often one of a big pastime of mine is buying 90s football books. It's where a lot of my material comes from, but also just I love reminiscing, you know, and it's so easy to read. So I bought one of these for £2.
Oh, you know what?
You remember those?
I've got a story about that book. I bought one of those books online and it never arrived. Pissed off. I love
because I intercepted your post.
Yeah. Damn you.
Yeah, so for those listening, it's the Football Grounds. It's the 3rd edition book that I've got here. But there are loads of these, mate, as in like season after season. But what I love about this, look, and I've got Sheffield Wednesday and Liverpool open for you, look. So they are aerial pictures of the ground. It's also got car park information, club shop information, stats about when the ground was opened and capacities. Sheffield Wednesday, look at that.
See, I had that book as a kid because I was a stadium nerd. I used to love drawing stadiums, designing stadiums.
Yeah.
So I used to just like look at pictures like the stands and go, oh, I can add that kind of stand to my fantasy stadium.
Yeah, I do think though that like you can find some absolute gems. I love Vinted at the moment. Vinted just seems to be a real beautiful kind of pastime thing for me of finding all this Premier League stuff. And one of my favourite things is 90s Premier League on the search bar. Little tip for you all.
There you go. Yeah, I've got heaps of books as well. I've got like what do I got? Like these are little gems as well.
What are they? What's that?
I've got Manchester United as well. It's the 10 seasons. So 94 from 1984 to 85 to 93, 94. It's by 90 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I think it's by 90 minutes, but it just goes through every season.
They look like revision guides.
Hey, they're brilliant. Look, it goes through everything. As I said, I love little books like that. Magically found these books as well. Do you remember these? The supporters guides?
Oh my word. You've got a non-league one as well.
Oh, mate, look at this one. The supporters guide. I don't know. I can't believe they brought a book out for it. The supporters guide, just to football programs, 1996, right? And it reviews every single team's football program.
Oh, that's amazing. Why have I not seen that before?
It tells you the price, how many pages. I love how I don't know how they've got so they've got technical information, right? This is how detailed it is. The number of pages. So, for example, Middlesbrough's got 40 pages, £1.30. Percentage of color, 100%. Percentage of adverts, 27.50% of adverts, 72% content. Total price per page, £3.25. It goes through everything. Someone's
See,
gone through and they've rated them as well. Like, I tell you, these ones are great. They always
yeah,
got these on the back as well. Do you remember that Cantona when the Seagulls?
yeah.
So I got the non-league one as well,
Oh, that's
1996.
so
It's got,
good.
yeah, these are good, mate. I used to love these. I had them as a kid as well. Got all about this, all the stadiums, all the stats. Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. I just think that I don't really recall much of this sort of stat sort of stuff being available now. I mean, again, I'm going to sound well old, but are kids interested in stats now? Do we have statisticians in football anymore?
I think they love your stat of the week, mate.
I'm trying to keep the dream alive. That's why.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know. As I said, there's more stats in football now. What's XG and all that crap?
That's what I mean. But like books like
Yeah.
that are brilliant, like the programs, because again, programs have changed. I mean, I've started collecting. I'm not going to get these out, but I've started collecting football programs now.
Oh,
A bit
I've got
more seriously.
plenty of them. Yeah.
So I'm finding them on Vinted and eBay at the moment, particularly from program sellers. And guys, there are loads out there. So if you do want them, they are amazing. From
Yeah.
anything from your first football game that you've been to, a memorable game you've been on telly, whatever, I do it all. So I've started collecting Sheffield Wednesday programs from the 93-94 season and the 94-95 season. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do home and away.
Mm,
So what I've noticed is the beautiful artwork and like the sort of like the collages and stuff on these programs. They look so different. So I've got
mm,
Sheffield Wednesday ones, and then I've got an Aston Villa or an
yeah.
Arsenal or a Wolves FA Cup game. Like
Yeah.
they're just brilliant, unbelievable.
Uh, I love going on the program. I mean, I've collected all the Coca-Cola Cup programs, all the FA Cup, halfway through to Charity Shield. I've got all the home Liverpool 94, 95 programs. That's the cup
Yeah,
ones as well. So yeah, good idea when you said the other day about getting away.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I've got so like my program. There used to be some. Last time I was over in the UK a few years ago, there was a little store I found, and it was just all they sold was football programs. I was in my my element,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and yeah, I don't know. They still have them. Like, I'd go to charity shops over there, and they'll have to have like a box of programs, and
Yeah,
I'll just be digging them. Yeah.
I went to the football museum in Manchester a few months
Mm,
ago, and there is a like a gift shop there. But
mm,
what they've introduced now is they've introduced sort of books and programs, and there's like
mm.
a tray of programs that
Oh,
you just have to fish through. But you can find some absolute gems there, and like antique shops and stuff like that. Like they're pretty cool. So,
like a
um,
program's still a thing. I don't. They're dying out, aren't they? Just like the
um,
ticket, digital program now, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I hope like the thing that I find like really concerning is like a program now will go on eBay or Vinted for a match like before the
Mm,
match is finished. So like I've noticed Sheffield Wednesday games for this season that are being sold on eBay before the game's even been played.
yeah. Okay.
I
No.
mean, I get it for
Mm,
collectors, but I just don't think that collecting element's there anymore.
no.
Another thing I have gone a bit crazy with, and you will agree, and you are a mitre fiend, the footballs.
Oh,
So this Ultima,
look at
which is
that.
so it's not the Ultimax, but it's the Ultima, which is
Ultima, yeah.
what's the difference? Is it a replica of the Ultimax?
Could be. Could be. I
I
have to go
think,
through that. I think so. Yeah.
but that was £20 off of
Oh.
Vinted. So I mean, I'm not going to be going and kicking it in the garages like I used to, but it is now on my display, and I'm aiming to collect as many '90s footballs as I possibly can, because I've obviously got the Delta as well as the
Oh,
Football
look at
League
that.
one. Bit deflated, but yeah, just the badge
Is
on it is
that
brilliant.
that's like the one we did the other week where it had Crystal Palace put CFFC.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
the ball.
Yeah, yeah. Even this one I bought as well off eBay.
Oh.
the classic Umbro Elite, which obviously was used by Chelsea, Man United predominantly.
Yeah, I had that.
As a
I had that one as a kid.
as a
Yeah,
kid, but I never really understood why the Premier League let Manchester United and Chelsea, for example, use their own ball. Because everyone else had the Premier League one, didn't they?
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's
It makes me laugh.
what gives me memories of that one is remember the CD player with the shape of that one, the Umbro one.
I think, yeah, it was
I
like the
had as a
dome,
kid.
wasn't it?
Yeah, you press it and the CD opens. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had that as a kid.
Did
Yeah,
you?
and I had that ball as well. Yeah, I've got lots of balls as well. I mean,
You've got shin pads and all sorts there, haven't you?
oh mate, don't get me started on these. They're all here. Look, oh, it's going to turn into a mighty show if we're not careful. 2 seconds.
Guys, whilst Jonesy is hunting for his treasures, if you've got treasures at home that you want to show off, we want to showcase them for you. So send us a DM, send us an email, or however you want to contact us. Tag us in the post on Instagram. But this week, we want to do nothing but show and tell because I
Show
know
and
some of you have
tell.
got some absolute blinders at home.
All right.
So
So here
show
we
them
go.
off.
Oh,
Oh,
look at these. These are great. The Mitre
yeah.
shin pads. Didn't know they existed. I
The
never saw them as a
logo,
kid.
though.
Yeah, Mitre as well. I've got a set of them. This one is my favorite. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's very Union Jack, isn't it? That one.
Yeah, it is. And then this one is more professional. Look at that one. Oh,
Brilliant.
yeah. I do like
Yeah.
the shin pads.
I
Anyone got
think
any other
anything
Mitre
though
ones?
but anything with that logo on, like the Premier League badge, like the Carlin Premier League, like it's just brilliant, and it that logo.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, this thing behind me as well. Not the Rovers. Oh, there's a Rovers shirt in the way. Let's get rid of that. This poster as well. The one from the Wimbledon match day for 13th of April.
yeah, I'm
Limited
very
edition.
jealous of that. So
Yeah,
tell,
that was an
yeah, tell us.
eBay find. So that was an eBay find. Cost me a fortune in shipping just for a poster. I bought the frame, but just for them to ship the poster out. Yeah,
But
as soon as
would
I
that
saw
have
that,
been on the wall in outside Selhurst Park?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's got the number and everything as well. The ticket office number.
Oh.
I'll share that one. Yeah, yeah. I was very lucky getting that one. Cost me. I shouldn't tell them how much it cost because the wife probably listens, but she'll probably listen to this part. But yeah, it's very expensive. But yeah, great. Oh, I put this. This is an eBay one, is it? Yeah,
I
looks
think
like.
though it is a beautiful shirt, mate. We'll go to shirts in a second. I think if you've got the patience for it, so for example, I'm not discouraging you to not buy from shops and things like that because there are some great sellers out there. But there are also some great sellers that have an online offering. So if
Oh,
you've got the
mate.
time and the patience to have a look around and have a hunt and enjoy the bargain hunt, guys, don't pressurize yourself to buy. If you do, you'll be able to
I
find some
mean,
absolute gems.
look at that. A
Yeah,
1997 Aston Villa calendar.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Who's in
Oh,
February?
who's in Mr. March? Uh, yeah. Oh, Gareth Southgate.
No way.
Here you go.
The England
Who
man
else have we
himself.
got? Oh, Mike Bosnich is Mr. March. I love these.
So
Oh,
Paul McGrath. Yeah, they're great, aren't
yeah.
they?
Yeah, I could go through
They're
them
great
all.
ones to get signed as well, aren't they, by players? Like people, I
Oh,
can see
absolutely.
people getting the calendars signed now.
I have a bump into Savo Milosevic. I got, here you go, mate. Can you sign your big picture?
Savo.
You can find absolute everything. I mean, I'm jealous, obviously, because Vinted hasn't arrived in Australia. So, oh, I forgot to go about these as well, mate, before we get into the shirts.
Yeah, but we said we were saving that
Oh,
for a Match Magazine
right.
episode. What are you doing, Jonesy? You got to show us now.
Yeah. I'll show one.
Go on.
If anyone ever remembers Match Magazine bringing out bath and shower gel, right? Because I don't recall it. I don't know if it was like a pound stretch
Why
or
would they
pound
do
shove.
it though?
Yeah, but it's got like, I don't know. I'll bring it for it, obviously, when we do a magazine episode as well. But if anyone remembers, it's from 1998. If everyone remembers Match Magazine bringing out their own shower gel,
Buy the
let me know.
magazine, you stinky kid.
Yeah. What?
It looks like a volleyball on top as well. I mean, like, is that a
Oh,
ball?
yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Do they stink? I should smell them, shouldn't I?
Oh no, you can't open
So,
it.
Oh, geez. Oh, it still stinks of it.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Oh,
Is it?
that
It's not got
smells.
anything in it, no.
No, no, empty. But far out, it
Phew.
still smells of. All right, it's got a bit of trivia on here, right? Match quiz.
Go
Name
on.
the only team to beat England at Le Tournoi.
Italy,
Brazil, I think.
Brazil. Yeah, there was only 4.
But yeah, we'll leave them for another. If anyone knows anything about them, let me know. All right,
Yeah,
moving
brilliant.
on.
I did recently, but I'm not going to get out now. But some of you may recall on our very first video that Jonesy and I recorded to promote the podcast, I was wearing a Premier League tracksuit. You wouldn't have seen the trousers, but you did see the top. Now, they were at the time Premier League official merchandise. And it was from St. Michael's, which is obviously Marks and Spencer. So I purchased the trousers and the tracksuit top, which fit. They are my size
Lovely.
for £15, which I love. I mean, it's
Yeah,
brilliant. I mean, I'm not going to
yeah,
go dog walking in them, but they will feature on the pod soon once it's the winter months.
love
However,
it.
they are now selling for 60 to 80 quid.
Is that right?
Yeah, and it's odd. So guys, I think the key message from our show and tell today is shop around.
Yeah.
Don't just jump at the first thing you see because
No.
there's more bargains to be found, prizes to be
Ooh,
won. Getting very patch
absolutely.
sharp with you all there.
Yeah. All right. What have you got? 7 shirts to show?
Yeah, let's get on to some shirt, shall we? A bit of polyester.
Yeah.
One of my
Yeah.
most recent finds, mate, which I shared with you, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. And the reason being is because I'll never find this at an affordable value in my size. So I bought the Coventry City retro remake shirt of
Oh, that's
the
beautiful.
95 96 away, which I think is probably their greatest shirt of all time.
Yeah, I'd love to get that one.
That was off Vinted. Great price, but pony. And again,
Oh.
these are, I mean, look, I mean, that's so it's the purple away shirt for those of you that are listening. It's got yellow pinstripes, the classic Peugeot sponsor, the humongous badge within a badge, and the beautiful pony logo and the pony
Oh.
pony piping on the sleeve.
Pony piping.
So yeah,
Love
well
it.
chuffed with that.
Yeah.
What about you, mate? What have you got?
Well, I'm a bit of an eBay band, but I'll just go through some of the shirts I've got through
From eBay directly or
eBay. Yeah, just eBay. Yeah, banned from everything. So just because they brought it back. There you go. Look, the Liverpool candy. This is an eBay purchase. Look at that.
incredible?
Yeah, at the goalkeeper shirt as well. So
Yeah.
look at that badge.
Well, it's made a comeback, that badge, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah. Hopefully soon I'll be in that new shirt. As I said, I haven't. I think we had the discussion. Was it? I haven't bought a Liverpool shirt since the New Balance Warrior era.
Yeah, which was one hell of an era. Yeah. What else have I bought? I've bought right. So, forgive me, listeners. Can I dabble in the football league with you? Thank
Yes,
you.
please.
You've agreed.
Yeah.
So
I'm agreeing from.
I've bought a recent purchase, which is Reading's 92-93 home shirt, which was made by Brooks, which you'll see here. The
Jeez,
classic Reading badge.
We've already mentioned Brooks today.
Yeah,
Another
an
Brooks.
auto
Yeah.
trader.
Oh.
So, well, Jonesy, this is the same template, mate.
We brought that up, didn't we, in a previous
'Cause
episode?
if you remember the collar, the little ticker tape collar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, absolutely beautiful shirt. I bought this for £60 off of eBay, which is an absolute Vinted, but is an absolute bargain. Because this shirt is probably in the hundreds just for
The
its
same
age.
shirt. That is the same shirt you've got on, isn't it? Same collar?
Pretty much. Yeah, if you look.
Same ticket. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously that's
Cool.
this Clubhouse, but it's obviously just got a little
Yeah.
bit more elasticity.
All
Jonesy,
right.
what have you got?
Right. This one was an eBay find as well. From a few years ago, but I think it would be one of our grails because I've brought it up before. Remember the Manchester United Our price $39.99. This
I
is like,
still can't believe you have this, by the way. This is unbelievable.
I think I spent like $70 or something on this. Still got the JJB Sports tag on it.
This got
Um,
39 on the tag, mate. You've been ripped off a bit there. Oh,
39. Yeah, I know. This is immaculate. So it's the Manchester United Champions League winners shirt. Look at that.
just still with the tag, guys. And for those of you that are listening on Spotify, put your phone down, go to YouTube, and just go and look at this shirt.
Looks like I'm
It
wearing a
is,
Man United shirt. Look.
yeah, it's unbelievable.
I want to know how it got over here. I mean, did someone's grandma send it over to them and go, you know what? I don't like that. Yeah, I'm just going to throw it in the
Just blame everything on
wardrobe.
Bosnich, mate.
Yeah. It's a cracking shirt as well. Look at that detail.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at that Champions League badge in there.
Yeah, really, really smart. The fact
Yeah.
it's still got the 39.99 or whatever it is on there is lush.
If those tags ever come up, I would cry. I'd cry on the pod. Do a special pod episode just to cry.
Yeah.
All right, cool. What else have you got?
Jonesy, I've got a confession to make.
Oh no.
The whole point we're doing this episode on Vinted and eBay is because I'm an addict. We have Charlton, another Football League shirt, but look how cool this is. And no, it's nothing to do with Wimbledon tennis. Yeah, before you say purple and green, just look at this.
And who made it?
Quasar.
Yeah, and I put a post up of their boots, and it went absolutely nuts on Instagram.
Yeah.
So,
I think you'll find that the more obscure the brand, the more people love it, right?
Yeah. I love that shirt.
Well smart, isn't it? Again, this was purchased for, I think it was just under £50, which
detailing on it
is mint condition, by the way.
That's nuts.
But yeah, it's purple and green with white pinstripes, centralized badge within a badge. I mean, that's the classic Viglan Charlton sponsor that I remember.
What was Viglan?
Next question, mate. I don't have a clue. But yeah, I think this would have been kind of young Lee Bowyer, maybe. Clive Mendonca, you know. But I did think they wore this against Liverpool in the FA Cup that year, but they didn't. They wore a white shirt against Liverpool at Anfield, which I was incredibly heartbroken by because I kind of thought I'd got some sort of Premier League relevance. All
right.
What's next, mate?
All right. This is another eBay purchase. Probably one of my grails. I've shown it before. Blackburn Rovers, the Ribeiro. All right. So the funny story about this one.
Delish.
Yes. So it's the 91-92. Look at that. But the story was this one, as on eBay. Someone put it up. I got this on eBay Australia. Someone put it up for, auction. I messaged them. I said, whatever you're offering, I'll offer you $50 more just to buy it now. No, I want to wait. No one bid on it. Jonesy, you got to ask him.
It's like Mr. Burns in the corner. Excellent.
I said, I'll give you $50 more than what you're asking for. Because I thought, geez, the price was okay when they put it up there. It wasn't nothing expensive. I thought, geez, if people know what that is,
now,
no one bid for it. Just me.
If I've never heard such a sentence in my life than this, to confirm you are a diehard Rover, right? You have literally thrown cash at this man to buy this shirt. Please, can I have it? Please, please, please. I'm a Liverpool fan now.
Look at it, though. Look, I've never seen one for sale.
Incredible. No, it's beautiful. That was what I'd say is a true Sabutio kit, that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know, now, we said the other day, didn't we? We were like, right, oh, God, we keep selling shirts that we regret we sold.
Yes.
That resonated with me, dear Jonesy. And I've started recollecting shirts I've sold, and that's really bad, isn't it? I know, but I've just purchased this Liverpool shirt, and this was just under £40.
Oh, I've got that one. Yeah.
I mean,
that's the one I got with Fowler on the back, I think.
Phil Babb, Patrick Berger.
Yeah.
This is 96, mate. 96 Liverpool home shirt.
Oh, I remember getting that one for my birthday. I wasn't really keen on the badge. Remember when I saw
it looks like a kind of a Victorian mirror.
Yeah.
What is that about? That's massive.
It seemed to be a thing when he was a kid. Get full kit.
It's like a
It's
chest
insane.
plate.
Do you get full kit when you were a kid?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Or sometimes never the socks, which was weird.
Do they sell full kit over there now? I'm like, if I go and buy to the
Yeah.
like, buy my son a football, they don't sell the shorts or socks over here, just a shirt.
No, no, they do now. Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Even in adult
yeah.
size. But yeah, this one's got the Liver
Yep.
Birds hologram on it as well. Look, hologram, you
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Really nice. But yeah, that
That was
was my
another one.
recent one.
That was another one I saw in the when I revealed in Match or Shoot, and I was just like, oh, okay. Neil
Yeah,
Ruddock or something was in there.
yeah.
All right, I'm going on to trash now. So I think I showed this one the other day. Things will buy when you're like, oh, why? I mean, I just remember
I
memories
don't
of.
think I can say anything's trap.
Oh,
Oh,
it's because I used to like Rovers when I was the Rover driver. Look, some weird sponsor. Rover
yeah, but look at the
driver.
template though.
Oh, it's a cracking template. Sheffield United? No, it could be.
Move on.
Yeah. So this is long sleeve as well. Look. So this is
Yeah,
Hollowell Town, Welsh team. And I just thought it a bit unusual that the club badge is just on the side there. No,
yeah,
and it's just
brilliant.
and the sponsor is just Rover drivers.
I mean, if you look at that shirt for too long, it kind of gives you a little bit
Look,
of like a
look at
Twilight Zone headache.
look how they've done the sponsor though. Do you see how it's just kind of sewn on?
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's a cool one. Um, and saying that, it must be a car thing as well. This Colwyn Bay one. Remember, every time I used to walk to school, I used to walk past the M&K garage. There you go.
Oh, that's cool. But that's
So
nostalgic though. So,
yeah, that's a cool
like,
one. That one. Look,
yeah, I
all
mean,
that on the
yeah,
six.
that's nice. I like stuff like that. Um,
That's
I
good.
don't. Do you know what? I've bought. I probably would say I've bought tat. I am gonna say I've bought tat, but at the same time, it's not tat. It's like it means something to me. So I don't think I've got anything specifically tat.
I mean, I've got this one because I went through a bit of a template stage. I mean, the Essex has fallen off, but what did that remind you of? Like,
Oh, that's Bordeaux, kind of
yeah,
maybe
but it's
Villa.
not, is it? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I thought, oh, it looks fit. There
Is
you
that
go.
Essex?
It is. Funny story that. So the Asics I ripped off, and do you know the Rovers one I've got with no Asics? I was going to sew the Asics onto that Rovers one.
Why has that Rovers one got no Essex? Is that a player spec or?
Yes, there was a story, wasn't there? There was a picture I found because I this one I got a plastic football shirts, and there's no Asics. But looking into it, Graham Fenton wore a shirt, a long sleeve Rovers one, can't remember what game, and it had no Asics on it. So there was some shirts they produced, and there's no Asics.
Nice. Love that.
This is a match on because it's got the Rovers badge sewn in. That's a cracker as well. All right.
Last one from me.
Yeah.
Because this one is one of my favorite Premier League shirts of my collection.
Mhm.
Because of the look and the actual kit. Well, I mean, the kind of style of the kit. This was a Vinted purchase again and an incredible price. It was just under £50. And the guy said to me, look, I'll accept an offer. I just want it gone. Not because he wanted to get rid of the shirt, but because he was just downsizing.
Oh, I want it gone.
Ipswich, yeah, Ipswich Town 92, 94.
Why would
But
you want
maybe,
that
yeah,
gone?
I know. I mean, look at it. It's such good condition as well, mate. That
John Walk
badge
on the
is
back?
phenomenal. No, but I think this is going to be one of those kits. I mean, it's very bruised banana if you look close.
I never knew that. There you go.
Um, but yeah, this is probably one of those kits that I'll look to add a name set on the back.
Yeah.
It's got to be John Walk, really. It can't be Kawamia, but you know.
No. Oh, that's a classic.
But yeah, you'll be surprised at like, and I urge anybody from anything from Premier League stickers to cards to pogs to, I'm still looking to buy the Diamond Lights CD.
Mate, you still not pulled the trigger.
No,
Oh,
it's in my
come
watch
on.
basket, but it's got a
Yeah.
fold out poster of Glenn Hoddle and Chris Waddle, and I don't think I could break it to myself to put that on the wall. But there are
Got
many
some.
things.
Well, I found some weird stuff as well. which I found online just to show off. This is one I've always had a question mark. I think they had a Newcastle one as well. Why? I mean, we love Asics. Asics get a lot of love here, but why? Why did they do a waistcoat?
I've seen that.
Yeah. Do you know why? Has anyone ever?
No, I would wear it though. Look at
Oh,
that.
absolutely. I think they had a
That could
Newcastle
be a
one as well.
wedding thing, couldn't it? If you were a Villa fan.
Maybe that's why they brought it out. Why did they bring out? Maybe they had this material lying around.
That graphic as well is class.
Yeah. So, so this was going on. I saw it on Australian eBay for $117.41.
Wow.
There you go. I saw this one. This next one I saw. It was shown. I think it was shown on Instagram, and I had a look. It's sold now. Remember the Barcelona cycling, the cycling pants?
Oh, Bobby Robson match worn.
Yeah, it's a cycling bib. So this one is sold, I think, because it's not there anymore for
That's
US dollars,
gross.
1,499.
That is like a Kurt Angle wrestling outfit.
Does, doesn't it? It's a Kappa. What years? What year's that one? I've got the shirt actually.
That's
Of
got to
that
be
one.
92, 93,
Yeah, there
surely.
you go. This one next one as well. I remember seeing, I think shared a couple of months ago. We all remember the poncho. Someone pulled the trigger and bought that. I was jealous because I wanted that.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, that a Christmas
Yeah.
gift?
I don't know. I'd go to. I'd walk
He's in
to
front of a
work with that.
tree.
Yeah, it could be. Nice poncho.
You would go to work in a vintage Premier League Carling poncho.
Absolutely.
Right, we need to get
Wouldn't you?
Jonesy one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. Yeah,
And then
or
just
tidal
something
wave at Thor Park.
and then these as well, which you just sent earlier as well. I mean, if you want to explain about your.
I do.
Yeah. I used
Oh,
to love collecting these as a kid. Go on, explain.
yeah. I've never had these. We used to have Reading ones as a kid when we used to go to Reading, but I've never had the Sheffield Wednesday ones. These were always, I used to love these in the merchandise catalogues because they were the mini kit. So these are Sheffield Wednesday car kits, which you used to hang in your back window, and everyone used to be like, "Oh, he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan. See his back window."
Boo.
Yeah, or we get eggs.
Are you going to put them in the back of your car?
Oh, I don't know. Because, they're so nice though, aren't they? You don't see window kits now, do you?
No. Were they Vinted purchase or eBay?
They were Vinted and they were both for £12.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
6 a kit. Which again, beautiful. Love them.
Beautiful, yeah. I
Can't
used
wait
to
to get
love.
them.
Yeah, yeah. I used to collect them as a kid. Just put them in my bedroom window. Cool.
Maybe we could start collecting window kits between us, Jonesy.
Ah, yeah.
You've heard it here first, people.
I've never actually seen some for sale, to be honest. I'm looking in the wrong place.
Jonesy, I'm warm. I'm warm here. In the center of my core, I am warm. What a lovely episode that is.
Yeah.
I'm proud
Show
of
and
that,
tell.
Jonesy. I love that.
Yeah. And if you've got anything to show and tell, please, DM us. Absolutely. We'll share.
Yeah, just send us anything, guys, because we want to share it on our socials, don't we? Because if we're proud of showing you guys what we've bought, then we want to show yours. Tell us.
Absolutely.
Show and tell.
Yeah, show and tell. Yep. All right. Oof.
That's it.
Well, where can they find you?
Instagram guys only. Woody W 1988. Thank you ever so much for the guys that have been sending feedback on episodes or suggestions for new ones. Keep them coming. I read them. I respond, as does Jonesy. Jonesy, where can they find you, whiz kid?
Yeah. Whiz. Woo! Just football.jonesy. That's it. On the
Brilliant.
Instagram. And then obviously follow the pod on that 90s Premier League podcast. Just on the Insta.
Yep.
And as I said, send us your shirts. We will show and we can tell.
Right, guys, thank you ever so much for watching on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for listening on Spotify or even watching on Spotify, because you can do that too, you know. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a comment if you like. Stay awesome and stay within the 90s.
Yes. Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.